You can't. What is this goal? He takes one touch, finishes the goal. Look at how far he is. This is a volley. And now the goalkeeper is a bit of a joker, but what a finish. I think the goalkeeper just stood there because there's no way a player would just do something like that. He takes one touch, lets the ball bounce, and puts it behind the net. Reacting to Diego Maradona, without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into the video. And when we are talking about the greatest football players of all time, and I'll say this over and over again, this is a channel where we talk about the best athletes in every sport. Diego Maradona has to be up there as one of the very best athletes of all time. And it's moments like this, it's moments of brilliance like this, where I don't think he even takes a touch here. I think he just lets the ball bounce, doesn't even take a touch, just faces the goal and just puts it behind the net straight away. And I don't know why, but in my Maradona videos, I get a lot of comments. It's disproportionate. Fantastic finish. Again, the level of control Maradona displays in each and every moment is fantastic. Within 3 touches, he's so technically gifted, but he's also able to keep things so simplistic, and that's part of the reason why he's so technically gifted. It's like he could do everything. I'm so serious. If Maradona didn't have all these problems that he had outside of the pitch, of course it's Lionel Messi, but the conversation about him being the greatest would be a lot more secure. Fantastic finish. But anyways, as I was saying, for some reason in my videos there's a disproportionate amount of comments on the Maradona videos compared to all of my other videos. I even have videos that are close to 10,000 views, thanks to you guys, but I have videos that almost with 10,000 views, and my Maradona videos I think at most they have 4,000, 3,000 views, the best of them. But those videos always get more comments because there's a lot of passionate Maradona fans out there, and you guys are beginning to skew my opinion on how I rate things, because the more and more you watch this guy play, that's something I really pride myself on this channel, is the fact that we don't just talk numbers, we actually analyze the way players play. And with Diego is that whole thing over and over again. When you actually watch him play football, it's very hard not to have him as the greatest football player of all time. I think that the only one that can really even come close to Diego is Messi. I know there are other fans out there, Ronaldinho fans, R9 fans, but you can't compete against stuff like this. Again, does he even take a touch here? You can't. What is this goal? He takes one touch, finishes the goal. Look at how far he is. This is a volley. And now the goalkeeper is a bit of a joker, but what a finish. I think the goalkeeper just stood there because there's no way a player would just do something like that. He takes one touch, lets the ball bounce, and puts it behind the net. Like, what is this? And with Diego, we've seen it so far in this video, is his finishing ability, but then you also have his dribbling, which is he's arguably the greatest dribbler of all time. Then you have his passing, which is also underrated. Then here we have Maradona dribbling the ball. So he's just able to control. Doesn't matter who you put against him. What is this goal? I always knew Diego was a good finisher, but this is elite, next level finishing. Doing whatever he wants with the ball at will. I haven't forgot what I was gonna say. Wow. Takes over 1 gone, 2 gone, 3 gone, 4 gone. How do you even stop this guy? How do you even compare this guy to anyone else? Again, Lionel Messi is the only one out there that can even compare. Ronaldinho fans, R9 fans, Ronaldo fans, are fans of other players. I'm sorry, but it's really between Maradona and Messi as far as it comes to the greatest football player of all time. I said this before, but if it wasn't for all of the outside the pitch things, the conversation around Maradona would be a lot more clear. Good touch. He just stoys with the keeper. cross. Great touch. Again, his ability to not only once, not only 3 times, but just to do it over and over again. It speaks to his control of the game. The way he's able to look these goalkeepers time and time again just look like absolute cones. Thunder strike right there. Great finish, perfectly towards top bins. Diego, wow, this guy. I'm so glad there's video footage of Maradona, because something you'll hear all these old heads say is, oh, you haven't watched this guy, so you can't really talk about him. And the thing nowadays is, no, we are the most in a way entitled fans when it comes to talking about anyone ever, because we can watch anyone ever, we can look at the stats of anyone ever, we have the ability to have so much insight of any of these football players. So if there's anyone that should be talking about these players, it's us. And that's why, again, I make these videos on I haven't made the Maradona video in almost like 6-8 months, but I had to make another one here because, oh yeah, the infamous, I don't think this is a good goal, to be fair. This isn't a good example. It's iconic, but it's not a good goal. He completely cheated there. But anyways, as I was saying, we can analyze these games. We can really look back and see which players were really like that and which players weren't. Yeah, this is arguably, this has to be one of the best goals in football. In the World Cup, and the way he just toys with these defenders like they're not even there. But as I was saying, there are a lot of players, a lot of older players that I always say it's very hard to compare these players to the modern game, because their game doesn't usually translate. And if you put some of these older players in today's game, I don't think they will do very well. However, with Diego, he's one of those players where he's the only player, in my opinion, that played before the 90s, who I'll very comfortably say, if Diego Maradona was to play in today's game, he would still be one of the very best, if not the best player in the world, because that's just how amazing his game was. His game was generational. It went across generations. And again, talking about the best football players of all time, Diego has to be up there with the very best. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching to the end. Much appreciated. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. Do all these things to please help me grow this channel. And I'll see you guys soon.